Welcome to Sailing in Thongs and Jandals, because we're an Aussie and a Kiwi who set sail from New Zealand on the adventure of a lifetime.
We aim to bring you raw, honest footage of events as they unfold, so we can share our journey with friends, family, and you, if we haven't met you yet. So thanks for watching. Let's go sailing. We are off. We went back through the sketchy pass to get out of here at slack low tide. Dion's got Huey, the wind pilot, going really nicely, and that's because our clears are off and they're not blocking the wind. But we've got a beautiful day for it, so nobody's cold.
We're fishing. And we're fishing.
Oh yeah!
With new gear.
So where on earth are we? Well, in this episode, we're in Queensland, Australia, sailing from Fitzroy Reef up the Capricorn Group and on to Scawfell Island, like this. Day for it. We are off to Northwest Island, so hopefully it's a southeasterly overnight again, so we're in a really protected anchorage. That'll be good. It's meant to be picking up towards the end of this week, and we have no weather forecast, and we haven't had a weather forecast for 4 nights now. Really? A friend gave us one over the radio actually yesterday, so that's a big improvement on nothing for the last 3 days. But the weather is meant to pick up, so we're going to go and hide at Great Keppel and restock. Not a bad view.
Pretty good view.
Oh wow, we have never ever had such a good downwind sail. Ah. Dion caught a fish! We got all excited. I think it's a remora. It's got that. Look at that head pattern. Anyway, that thing is dead and going back in the water. He's not in his perch today. He's in the hang on spot. It's a bit of steep swell, eh, Dee?
A little bit. Sort of sailing the wrong way. Yeah. Always sailing with the wind right up your ass.
Downwind is supposed to be the most comfortable, and you do have less apparent breeze, but it's not the most comfortable.
Not in some swell state, no.
No. We're on our way from Northwest Island to Great Keppel. I'm hoping that the sea state improves as the tide changes, so another maybe hour or so and we'll see what happens. In the meantime, we'll take the sunshine and enough wind to sail. What's that, 25 knots-ish? Yeah, that's us.
See the genoa flapping around? Yep. These are the perfect downwind conditions to put the pole up. But we're nearly there, so we'll leave it.
We don't really know what the weather forecast is, because the last time we got a proper forecast was Friday and it's Wednesday. So all we know is there's a storm coming for this weekend, and so we're going to be at Great Keppel, and hopefully it's not too rolly in there, but at least we'll have some decent protection. So this is the last long stint to get in there, and it's looking like the fringes of it are arriving.
Here comes the weather behind us, right in the nick of time.
Moody skies.
Or maybe not quite.
Show us your butt, Dee.
Great Aussie sailing weather.
He's saturated.
The weather has in Australia is terrible. And onwards again.
14 knots of breeze on the beam, cruising along at 7 knots.
It's not real warm up here. It's a cold snap.
I was going to say, that is what Gunn would call a 10%er. It is perfect. Gunn, my old skipper, he used to call a 10%er a great sailing day because only 10% of the time is it actually nice like this. You always think it's more. It's not more. Hey! That is a 10%er. Oh my gosh. Rosslyn Bay to Port Clinton.
Sleep tour.
Oh, why not?
Oh, it's a bit windy.
It was very windy, but we anchored in the right bay, thank goodness for that. We've just passed Port Clinton and Pearl Bay, and it is just such a pretty headland to sail around. Look at this. It's all these beautiful little islands. Cracker sail. It's really nice. Another 10% of sailing day. We're both wearing hoodies. Dion's got a polar fleece on. It's definitely a cold snap.
Not as cold as yesterday.
Our lazy jack bag's broke in the strings. You can see it at the bottom of the mast there. And that catches the sail when we go to drop it. So dropping the mainsail could be interesting today. We're going to try and hold it up with some halyards on the side of it, but it might end up spilling all over the deck. So we're going to have to go up the mast and fix it.
Still no fish.
What a day for a day break. I'm sailing in tights and slippers. We are on the top of Marble Island. Worked out why it's called that.
Look at all the marble.
Not bad. Our fender covers are getting pretty scrappy. So I'm going to do some sewing. Generally, when it's finished, it looks like that. Because they wear track pants. Big track pants. Upside down. The elastic holds at the top. Chop the bottom, cable tie them. Voila! Really cheap fender covers. A bit of a before shot. And there they are, track pants, fender covers. Cheap and cheerful, $5 each. I've also been working on some racks. $10 80s wetsuit. Hot pink and purple, oh yeah. Wetsuit board rack covers, $2.50 each. Winning! This is really a stunning anchorage. It is beautiful. It is not particularly warm right now, but it's beautiful. Conditions for a nice little aft quarter downwind sail to Middle Percy Island. Got the fishing line out?
Yeah, caught some seaweed again.
Nice day for a sail. We did get wind against tide because the tide directions have changed. Now they're going the other way around with the flood tide, but it's still pretty nice. Love waiting for the right conditions to get a good sail in. And it's a shorty, 22 nautical miles. A trip to Mere, as Dion keeps saying. for real. Up until this point, the flooding tide ran north to south, and then around here, it swapped over. I have no idea how, but there's some fairly extreme tides in this area.
Welcome to Middle Percy.
Check that out, Phil.
It's pretty big. It's a big crab. Yeah. Wow. Some mud crab.
Isn't that cool?
Hello.
Come here, pizzas.
How many beers do you want, Phil? I just put an order in for you.
And so I have made it to Ring Ring Rock. Ring Ring Rocks. Turn on your phone, follow the marker, enjoy the view. Right, let's see how this goes. Hopefully getting reception. Here it comes, the suspense is killing me. Check out the little markers. That's how you know you're going the right way. And here we are, Ring Ring Rock, where supposedly we can ring ring. We are on our way from Percy Island to Scawfell with dolphins out the back.
Yeah, I think they're gone.
Bother.
Not much of a day in Australia again. Sick of this weather.
Didn't I tell you, summer starts on Friday?
I want to hurry up and start. I haven't seen it for a while.
We are going to Scawfell to hide from a bigger swell, because some of these islands aren't that protected from the swell. And then after that, it's meant to be gorgeous for a week.
I hope so, because this is not the Sunshine Coast.
Whoa, ticking along at 6 or 7 knots. I nearly filmed us this morning lifting our stern anchor up, just to show you how you do it.
That was fun.
It would have been really good to film it, but there was low light because it was so early. I wish I did film it because, yeah, then we picked the bow anchor up and ripped the bow roller off because I was going a wee bit fast and sideways.
You went over the top of it too fast.
Yeah, so now we have to go to Mackay and get a new bow roller, but it would have been great to film to show you how tricky it can be picking up a stern anchor, and then how much you can screw up picking up even the front one, which is really rather talented to break the bow roller. Whoops.
Went bang.
Yeah, went bang. Dion pulled up the bow roller and showed it to me from the bow, and I couldn't see clearly. I thought it was a piece of coral, but no, it was the bow roller. At least it didn't fall in the drink.
Pretty much useless though.
Well, you can measure the size of the new one we have to buy. The stern anchor was out to prevent us rolling in the anchorage side swell. But every dark cloud has a silver lining, right? gosh, they're magic. Oh, love it. Love it, I love it. Whee!
Oh, they are.
Where?
Woohoo, on the dam.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Wow! Yeah! Woo-hoo! Look at that. Woo! My feet are in the drink. Yeah. Oh, okay. Woo-hoo-hoo! Scawfell Island, 62 nautical mile day, and we're nearly in. Just got to go around the back of it. Woohoo! Good morning.
Morning.
How was your evening in Scawfell Island?
Yeah, it's quite windy. It's not a bad anchorage. They call it Refuge Bay, so you can come in here and hide, which we did come in here and hide because the swell and wind was getting up, but the way this little bay is situated, I think the highest peak's 390 metres or something, so we get all these bullets coming in over the hill, and they got up to 27 knots yesterday, so it's quite windy in here, but pleasant. He's a decent sized coral trout. Woo. Shot him, good shot, right behind the eye. Pretty good. He's only small though. Look at the teeth on him. I have Dad's an inflatable one, which is good for the on a yacht. So when we get a kill, we can put it in there, and so all the blood stays in here, and the sharks don't come around me. But today I had one reef shark circling for a while, then two, then three, and I thought, I think it's time to get out of here. So I got Rachel to come pick me up.
Love the vacuum sealer. That's where all the fish is going, because we do not have a freezer on board. Nicely done, Dee.
Scawfell Island did indeed prove to be an excellent refuge bay. Unfortunately, we had a wee drone crash. This is the exact moment of the tragedy. The end. Dead drone. 3 flights. Dead. Doesn't like water.
How did it end up in the water?
Hit the wind generator. Fell on the transom and fell on the drink. And then Rach jumped in fully clothed to retrieve it. But it's dead.
A very sad and expensive mistake.
Whoops! Next episode, we sail on up to the Whitsundays.